Thanks for joining us today, everybody. We're going to do a quick recap of President Trump's rally in Oklahoma. I'm not going to go over the whole thing. A lot of you probably watched it, but it inspired me, gave me some ideas. I saw some things that I thought were super powerful. Want to cover them today before the day is over. I'm Jared. This is RedRacer Video. I'm a former car vlogger. Now I'm an independent citizen journalist. Thanks to you guys. 3 links down below if you want to support the channel. It is brought to you by viewers like you, as you've always heard on TV. Your support brings this channel to yourselves. You guys told me I could jump off the cliff and do this, and you'd support me, and you have. Thank you so much. Still need a lot of help, if I'm being honest, but it's so far, I haven't gone without food. So down below, if you can help out, if you think this channel has value, help out. If you don't think there's value, don't do it, by all means. Your likes, your comments, your subscriptions, sharing this video, also very valuable. So get my YouTube stuff out of the way. Do that, please, if you like what you see. Make sure you click the bell. Make sure you click all. Also, make sure you come back and make sure you're still subscribed, because there's a ghost that magically unsubscribes people. Getting into it, the rally, I think a lot of you guys covered or watched it. I'm going to cover the overall gist of it and what I saw. I'm diving into it today, as you can tell. What I saw was him covering everything that's happened in the last couple of years, in the last 3 years, actually. Well, before that, him running for president and all the time, everything that happened. He basically covered everything. All the stuff even that conspiracy theorists have been saying all this time, he started to address them. Those things did come up. And he is holding, he's pulling no punches. Is that the word, pulling punches? Because you're not punching. He's pulling no punches, just like in 2016, he pulled no punches. In that election, he said things to Hillary Clinton on TV and to all these people on TV that I think most people, including myself, were like, man, he's just being crazy. Like, yeah, he's just being a politician. All this stuff's made up, right? It wasn't. None of it. It was all true. Every bit of it. Up to and including you'll be in jail. I do think that is I know that is coming. I know it's coming. And if it doesn't, you guys can flame me. I'll apologize, whatever. Dive in. But I know what's coming for these people. He has kept his promises every step of the way. This is going to be almost like my rally for him. He's kept his promises every step of the way. I reluctantly voted for the dude. I was a first-time voter. I was kind of vocally supporting Obama the first time for the emotional reasons. I was like, yeah, it'd be cool to get this black guy in. He sounds nice. You know, he says the right things. And I didn't end up voting just because I kind of got lazy, if I'm being honest. But then he won. I was like, all right, cool. And I very quickly started sort of paying attention, and it all went down from there, and that was why I started paying attention during Trump, and I didn't want to, and I'm very glad I did now. The dude, every step of the way, has kept his promises. He's doing what he told us he'd do. He built the wall. He did all these things. He's going to get rid of DACA. Watch. To the media and everybody out there that says, oh, he got stopped. No, he didn't. Watch what happens. They're going to go back, redo this paperwork stuff, get things in order, and come back, and they're going to get rid of it. It's unconstitutional. They even said that. It's going away. Watch. But if he says he's doing something, he's doing it. And what he said during this rally was very much, you guys are screwed. The fake news media, he kept pointing them out, pointing every one of them out, told them what they're guilty of, told them about them spinning the news, went off on them about making fun and saying, or not making fun, but trying to tell everybody he had Parkinson's when he couldn't lift his arm up for that water. Full disclosure, I saw that video of him, and then I saw him walk down the ramp, and I was like, dang, my boy is slipping. And in fairness, I right then was like, well, because somebody sent me the video. I think it was on Instagram. Somebody sent me the clip and said, man, what do you make of this? And I said, he's old-ish, and dude works probably 20 hours a day. You know, I'm not worried. And after that, everything was fine. I haven't really given it a lot of thought. Apparently, the media ran with it, said he had Parkinson's, couldn't lift his water up. I didn't even think about this, but he went on, and he took him like 10 minutes to tell this story, but he was standing in the sun. It was super duper hot. The dude's in a suit. He saluted 600 times. He chose to do that. Salute 600 times to all 1,100 people. They came up in twos. Afterwards, he said, yeah, I was fried. I was spent. I was tired. My arm was done. And I was trying not to spill on my I can't even, it's probably more expensive tie than one of the cars that I own. But man, he went off and he just called him out the entire time for just lying to people. He told them they lied to people. He made it very obvious that, like I say on this channel all the time, they are co-conspirators of treason. They know what they're doing. It's all a scam. They're lying to the American people. It was great. He touched on all the stuff we're going to be doing, how good the economy is going to be. And guys, if you don't know, links in the description. If you have a lot more time than my videos are, go watch X22 Report. Spend some time watching Dan Bongino. Dan Bongino is really good for like the legal, how things are playing out part of it. And he's an investigative mind kind of guy. So he'll break down for you just kind of how the Obamagate thing played out. And I've watched him for a very long time, and I'm very grateful that I did, because I was able to follow along with everything that they did. Clapper, Brennan, Comey, like all these names that now are coming out and are going to be getting subpoenaed and all these things. These are people that I've known, what they've been doing and where they've been at for ever since Trump went in now, because I was watching Bongino and people like the X22 Report. So check those things out. But they go into a lot of stuff about all these people that he is now confirming. I don't know if you guys saw it, but Eric Trump retweeted a picture that somebody posted that was an American flag with a hologram of a Q on it. I saw a bunch of people repost it. I didn't pay attention to who originally posted it. It blew my mind when I realized it was Donald Trump's son. It was an American flag with a Q hologram on it. I went to go see it. It wasn't there because I have to go find somebody else that posted up and then click on it for Twitter, because I don't have Twitter anymore because I'm off and I'm on Parler, Parler. You should be too. But when I went and saw that it wasn't there, I went back to that person and said I couldn't find it. And they said, yeah, apparently you took it down. And the guys in the comments tell me, because I haven't done the research to find this out. Apparently after having that picture with Q on it, so apparently after the president of the United States, his son confirmed Q, at least I feel like it is, posting a flag with a Q on it at 17,000 likes. 17 is the 17th letter of the alphabet, is Q. He pulled the picture down. A little suspicious. Feels like another time that he's confirmed Q and all of the stuff that Q has told us and showed us. Again, Q doesn't tell us anything. To anybody in the comment that wants to call me a Q-tard, maybe I am, but that doesn't make everybody else in here the same thing, because we all come up to it with our own things. I'm not all in on everything everybody else is all in on. There's still some things that I am warming myself up to, and there's things that me and other people don't agree on, but the things we do agree on are this. We don't tear monuments down. We don't beat women and children up. I've seen videos that make me sick of the groups that I won't name them for fear of my video and for just not going to give them even the flipping notoriety anymore. The groups of people that I'm seeing beat women because of the color that they are, beat them almost to death while someone else is recording it, and little kids getting beat up by groups of kids in parks. And the things that I see, go watch the rally. I'll link it in the description. After seeing all we've seen on the media, and if you don't, the media is not portraying any of it correctly, P.S. Besides like Fox News, and there's only a couple of them left that aren't bought, and they're getting threatened to get kicked off. So if you guys don't follow some good independent media people like myself at RedRacer Video, again, links in the description to support / follow me everywhere we post and do stuff. If you're not following somebody that's giving it to you real, the Democrats and the left are literally burning cities to the ground, killing people that don't agree with them, beating people to death that don't agree with them, beating people up because they're white. We can't help that. Like, we owe you an apology now because we were born white? That's completely, your whole argument collapses on itself. These are the same people that hated the blacks back in the day. These are the same people that wanted to keep slaves. They try and convince you that it's the other way around. It's not. Just now, instead of hating blacks, they're hating whites. They're just recycling something they already played out on us once before. And they're trying to do it by owning our minds through TV and media. And it is becoming so obvious with everything that's going on, all the looting, all the riots, all the beating of women and children, murders of police, and people getting shot in the head out of nowhere. And just, that's all the left and the Democrats. You guys see this. Look at the states they're in. Look where it's being allowed to happen. Those are not Republican cities. Donald Trump, I got to cover something really quick. He did call out some Republicans in some things he has recently said. That is not Sorry, no. Tucker was recently very publicly critical of a bunch of Republicans and them not doing anything, allowing all this to happen. I'm going to say this. Tucker knows the deal. I think Tucker, that's his way of just playing dumb and putting something out for optics to the other side. He knows the deal. But what he's saying, what he was illustrating, is wasn't that he hates Donald Trump or that Donald Trump hasn't done anything. He was saying that there are Republicans, though, that aren't doing anything. And he pointed out what that's happening in the cities the Republicans run, that they're letting it happen, so that we will go look with our own eyeballs at which states and cities these are, and those Republicans will not get voted back in. Donald Trump's not letting this happen. He has made it very clear at the drop of a hat, military is there. National Guard is there. Not military, because there's it's like water and electricity. But National Guard's a different thing. Active duty National Guard's totally different. He has offered that. And where they've used it, he has made it very clear. It works in like an hour. Like they go in and fix it. But these other cities and states are saying, no, we got it. One of those cities and states is Seattle. And you guys see what's happening there. Guys, what I learned today was this. The lines are clearly drawn. Our president has always done what he said from day one. He's going to continue to do what he said he is going to do from now until he's out of office. I pray at that time someone just like him with a mind just like his comes in and just, he has it on cruise control, and that person just gets to come in and sit at the wheel and let it all just work. There were some spots of the rally I didn't love the dude. He is still a New York flipping developer. There was a spot where he bragged about having the best of everything and he was cooler than everybody. That part wasn't my favorite, but again, whenever, I've always said this, whenever he says something that's really extra pompous, he's pushing somebody's buttons. When he did that, he was trying to get somebody out there with money to do something stupid. That's just my call. I love our president. I'm really excited. That rally was phenomenal. Phenomenal. When he talked about getting tired and getting sweaty and his arm and him having to run down the ramp and his shoes being slick and just how the media runs with it and lies to us, he did amazing on every front. He crushed Biden, he crushed Hillary, crushed everybody, crushed the media. If you guys are still on this, if you're still against him, that's fine, but you still have to be on the side of him for America's sake. That's just where things are at. If you still don't see that, I'm sorry. You are so blinded by hatred or something. I don't understand it anymore, but you guys have got to get on board. This video is getting longer than I thought it would. I got to go upstairs and eat pizza with my family. It's getting late. This needs to get up. I love you all. 30 videos, 30 days. I'm smashing it. I'm proud of myself. I hope you guys are too. See you in the next one. Jared, RedRacer. I'm out. Oish Barbershop, if you guys are in Utah. Best barbershop in the world, Craig. Not the city, the world.